guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Stephanie and today I'm going to show you some books that I'm unhauling and show you just a couple books that I did receive this week. So the first book that I'm going to be unhauling, and this is not a huge pile, this is just a pile that I've had for maybe a couple weeks, and as I'm reading them, I'm kind of getting rid of them. So I decided that my pile is getting a little big. It's not crazy. It's not like 100 books or anything like that. But these are just books that I've read or just have duplicates of. So yeah, we're just gonna go through them really quick and just show you what I'm gonna unhaul. So the first one is The Neighbor Favor by Christina Forrest. You know, it just didn't speak to me. It didn't wow me as I'd hoped. You know, there was some very cute moments in the book, but I don't see myself, you know, reading it again. Like I don't think I ever will. So I decided, why don't I just put this in a pile and let someone else hopefully enjoy it better than I did. So that's the first book that we're gonna go ahead and get rid of. The next one is called Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. This is actually my first, I believe, Lisa Jewell book that I did read. I actually didn't read it physically. I actually did the audiobook just because I knew it was going to be faster. Another one that, this one actually was pretty good, but I don't see myself reading it again. I know she has a ton more that I'm very excited to read. So yeah, I just decided this one was not one that I wanted to, you know, keep, and listening to the audiobook was, I guess, enough, and I don't think I'm gonna reread it. I don't think yeah, I'm gonna dive back into it anytime soon. So again, we're gonna go ahead and just unhaul this one. So that is the second one. The third one is The Problem with Forever by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This one was okay. I have read her fantasy books, so which, you know, those were great. The From Blood and Ash series. Who knows? Maybe somebody else will love it more. I just think that it was just not my... It was like a, you know, friends, like, you know, two friends that come from like a troubled, you know, backgrounds, you know, growing up in like foster system and like reconnecting like years later. And yeah, it was very dramatic. So it was very, you know, high school drama, and I love young adult, but this was just too young for me, I guess. So we're gonna go ahead and put that away. The next one is a duology called Reign of Shadow and Rise of Fire by Sophie Jordan. These were so small and it just didn't grab me. Like, I could not get into it. I just did not like the pacing of it, I guess, and just the information that was, you know, the world building and just how everything just kind of went so quick. And again, they are short books, but I guess I like longer books. I guess I like that slow build up, and this was just too quick for me, and everything was just happening too fast, and people were falling in love already, and people were getting jealous too quick, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'm a sucker for slow burn, like super slow burn romances. So I just couldn't do it because it was just, everything was so quick, and I was like, you know what? I can't. So I think I finished halfway of the first book, and then I was like, I'm done. That's it. So we're giving these duology away or donate or whatever I decide to do with it. The next one is Gallant by V.E. Schwab. It's actually a very beautiful book. I've been kind of second guessing whether I want to keep it. I do have a I believe it's from Bookish Box. It's a special edition one. But this one's also very nice. It's just, you know, the one that I got from, I believe, Barnes & Noble. But it's a duplicate, and I don't want to hold on when I'm already have, you know, limited space. I decided it's just best to get rid of it. It was a good story, actually. It's very cool illustrations in it, like pictures. So it was, you know, very, very nice book, you know, even without it being, you know, a special edition. So it's a very beautiful book, and I think someone else will love it as well. Like, look at this. This is like just a regular book from like Barnes & Noble. Like, look at this. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful book, but I need space. So we're going to go ahead and unhaul it. Another series that I was trying to read, and not because it's bad. I did end up reading the entire book of Red Sister by Mark Lawrence, and it was very good. Very good. The reason why I'm not going to continue reading the series is it's so dense, and these are the mass paperbacks, so like the wording, I mean, it's just, it took me, I think, like 3 months to finish this one book. So I was like, you know what, as good as it is, I don't think I can get through it. And it's very heavy. It's a very heavy book. It's a lot of struggles. I do like the main character. She was such a badass, and I know she will become more of a badass as it goes on. And, you know, just right now, it's not for me. Maybe I will try this on audiobook, but yeah, I just can't. But the second one is this one, Gray Sister, and then the third one is Holy Sister. But the first one, so good. And I know the trilogy, I'm sure, is good as a whole. It was just too dark. Too dark for me. So I just couldn't. Oh gosh. It sucks, but I just couldn't. So maybe audiobook will be better. So I just decided go ahead and just we're gonna get rid of these. The next one is The High Mountain Court by A.K. Mulford. I haven't read this series, but I'm getting rid of it because I do have a duplicate, and the duplicate is a special edition book. So I was like, well, I might as well, you know, go ahead and donate this to someone who, you know, doesn't have it. And hopefully they'll be able to start this series. I don't have the last one of this series, so hopefully I'll be able to get it soon. But I'm obviously waiting for the special editions for the rest of the series, so we'll see. Right now there's only the first one that I believe the Bookish Box did, so yeah, we'll see. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the duplicate that I have. Another duplicate that I have is this Vicious Grace by Emily Thied. Anyways, terrible with names. So this is a duplicate, as I said, and I have the Fairy Loot special edition of this one. And I believe they came out with the second one, or did I buy the second one already? Or did she just announce the second one already? I'm gonna look it up. Okay, I looked it up. No one's doing a special edition yet, but the second one doesn't come out till December. So yeah, this is a duplicate. So we're getting rid of this. All right, the next one are 2 Colleen Hoover books that I read. It ends with us and it starts with us. I gobbled these up in a day each. They're, for me, I know it's very polarizing, Colleen's book, but these are the only 2 that I've read by her, and I really love them a lot. So yeah, that's all I'll say about that. But I really like these two books. I believe I did read Verity. Verity was actually okay. It wasn't too bad. I think I did that by audiobook or something. I can't remember, but yeah. But anyways, I'm getting rid of these two because it's such a heavy topic that I don't think I see myself reading it again after this. And I know there's like a movie or something coming out, so I'm definitely interested in seeing what they do with that, because there was some heavy scenes in the book, so I don't know how they're gonna translate it into the movie, and it's gonna be heavy. But I mean, I'll watch it just because I want to see how they, you know, how they portray the characters from the book to the movies. So we'll see. Another one is Firekeeper's Daughter by Angeline Boulley. Okay. I didn't read it physically. I just heard it through audio, and it was good. It was a very good book. Again, it was, you know, there was some heavy topics, so trigger warning for sexual assault, drug abuse. Yeah, it was a heavy book, and I've never read a book about, you know, from a Native American author, or, you know, a story containing a Native American character. So this was my first one, and I enjoyed it. But again, it was definitely heavy for me, and so I decided, you know, I don't think I'll read it again or listen to it again or what have you. So yeah, I decided we're gonna go ahead and donate this or what have you. We'll see. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I think my mom wants to look at the books first before I decide to donate them. I usually donate them to our public library here. They accept books. I know that Half Price will accept your books as well, and like you get like cash back or something like that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. The next books that I'm gonna go ahead and unhaul are the Shadow and Bone series by Lee Bardugo. So yeah, reason that I'm gonna go ahead and unhaul these. I did read them. I read the entire series, like Six of Crows, The Rule of Wolves. They're just not my favorite, and Alina and Mal were not my favorite characters. Everyone else was great. It's just Alina and Mal were just so blah. They weren't exciting at all, and like, you know, Mal was just he was frustrating, and Alina was just like, she lived like for the exception of, for how do I say this? Alina wanted so badly to have Mal, so it was like, girl, get it together, like be your own woman, you know. I prefer the Six of Crows. I prefer, you know, the Rule of Wolves books, so we're just gonna keep those. I really enjoyed the heist. I really enjoyed that a lot, so we're gonna keep those, but we're not keeping Alina and Mal because they were not that fun. Okay, another one that I'm going to go ahead and unhaul is Girl Serpent Thorn by Melissa Bashardoust. Sorry. This was not what I thought this was gonna be. Like, it is YA fantasy, but I just did not think the story was gonna be what it was. So yeah, I was a little disappointed. I didn't like it. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that, and we're gonna unhaul that now. Another series that I have, which you can't tell by the cover because my dog ate this. My corgi, she ripped up the cover. So we're not going to donate this, obviously. But just wanted to show you that it is the first book of the series, After by Anna Todd. And I love the series. I love the books. It was just so chaotic for me, and their relationship was just so toxic, and I loved it. I loved it all. I loved the toxicity. I loved toxicity, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. I love that, and it was great. But like, look at these big chunkers. Like, they're big books, so they're taking up a lot of real estate in my bookshelves that it's like not necessary. And as much as I love these books and this series, I don't see myself reading them again. And if I do, it's probably going to be audiobook, because it was just, you know, it was just a lot of, you know, the same, like going back and forth with each other, you know, Tessa and Hardin. And as much as I love the bad boy with the good girl, as much fun as that was, and the relationship was just up and down, and you don't know what's happening, and you just, it's the same, you know, it's the same. They're both going back and forth, and it's like, just need to grow up already. So whatever, we don't get that until the end, that they finally grow up, of course, and whatever. There are movies based on this, and the movies, for what they are, is okay. I do like the characters that play them, you know, for Tessa and Hardin, but I just yeah, they don't really follow the books too much, so that kind of sucks. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and just unhaul these, because as much as I love the terrible relationship they're in, I just can't have them on my bookshelf anymore. And then the rest, Call Me By Your Name by Andre Asiman. I did watch the movie by this, and it was pretty good, with Timothy Chalamet, and ooh, we won't say the other character's name because he is problematic and a little strange. But anyways, we will not go there. But I didn't get to read this, but I saw the movie, and I was like, you know what, that's enough for me. And if I ever want to come back to it, then I'll just, you know, I bought a lot of these books during 2020, and I was bored, and I was like, I really want a lot of books for no reason. So I just bought a bunch of different books. Like, I even bought like biographies. So I bought like Tiffany Haddish's The Last Black Unicorn. That one, it wasn't great. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead. This one was actually really fun to read. The Frontier Follies by Ree Drummond. I was obsessed with her show, the Food Network show. So I used to watch it a lot. So, but I read it, and it was so cute, so endearing. She has a great family, and I love their relationship, you know, with her and her husband, you know, her in-laws, her parents, like her children, like just the entire book was so good. So if you ever get a chance and you like The Pioneer Woman, I suggest you read this one. It was actually really good and really cute, and it was a fun time. So yeah. And then the rest are actually like kids books that my daughter received when she was like in the 1st grade. Now she's like in the 4th grade, so she doesn't want to read those anymore. Now she reads like graphic novels. So yeah, she doesn't like those type of books, obviously, because she's growing up. Tears. So yeah, other than that, that is all I'm going to unhaul for the time being. I will show you 2 books that I received though, this past I think that these past 2 days I received 2 books. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you those. Okay, so these, well, this one I got from Barnes & Noble. The Night Hunt by Alexandra Christo. But look at that cover. Oh my gosh. That is so pretty. That is beautiful. Oh no! It looks a little damaged here, like they didn't. That's okay. But yeah, this is beautiful. That's a beautiful cover, and that is one of the main reasons why I bought it. Also, I do have some of her other books. This book is also part of one of my subscription boxes. It's going to be like one of their special edition books that they, you know, feature. So I'll be having duplicates of these, so we might have to unhaul, or maybe not. This is actually really pretty, and I'm a sucker for pretty covers. I don't know if you've noticed, but Amazon has been having some really pretty books with like beautiful sprayed edges. I don't know what they're doing over there right now, but check it out. And they're obviously stealing my money because I'm buying for the covers, and I'm not even, I don't know what they're about. I have not read the synopsis. I haven't read a summary. I haven't checked anything out about it. I don't know what they're about, but the covers are beautiful, and I'm a sucker for beautiful edges and special edition books and things like that. So I'm going broke here. So yeah, that is my book mail that I received. And then, okay, so they had to do a reprint for Neon Gods by Katie Robert by the Bookish Box. I guess there was some issues. So like this one has Here With Me, but then this one has you know, just With Me. So I was like, okay, but then I did the mistake of putting them together, and I'm like, okay, let's see what the difference is. And now that I'm here and I'm kind of like looking through them, I don't know. But anyways, they're both beautiful. So once I find out which one is the corrected one, the correct book. Oh my gosh, this is so flashy. There we go. Sorry. You know, I'm gonna figure it out, and once I do, I'm going to probably still keep it because it's, I mean, they're beautiful books. So, but we'll find out what the mistake is. So we're gonna do some major research after this video, and I'm gonna figure it out. But that is all. That's all I received. So boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. An update on my reading. I am halfway through my books. I think I have 4 books left to read. No, 5 books left to read because the 5th one isn't out yet, which it will be out very soon, in about 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, less than 2 weeks. I just looked at my calendar, and the 24th, A Curse for True Love. Guys, if you haven't read that series, please pick it up, by Stephanie Garber. Once Upon a Broken Heart, A Ballad of Never After. Pick it up. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this because my battery is about to die and I don't have a backup. So yeah. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, please share, subscribe, comment below on my video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.